In this section, we will talk about the muscle function. Well, the role of a muscle is to move a body part. Each end of most skeletal muscles adheres to a different bone. The contraction of the muscle causes one bone to move, while the other remains relatively still. The origin refers to the end of the muscle that attaches to the more stationary bone. For example, the origin of the biceps brachii is the scapula, which is relatively immobile. The belly is the thick midsection of the muscle. The insertion is the end of the muscle that attaches to the more movable bone. The insertion of the biceps brachii is the radius. When the muscle contracts, it pulls the radius toward the scapula. Exercise, or a lack of exercise, causes physiological changes in skeletal muscles. Strength training, such as lifting weights, causes a muscle to enlarge. This is called hypertrophy. Specifically, intense exercise, such as from resistance training, slightly injures muscle fibers. As the body repairs the damage, the fibers enlarge, and consequently, so does the muscle. In contrast, a lack of use causes the muscle fibers, and therefore the entire muscle, to shrink or atrophy. Endurance or aerobic exercise stimulates the growth of blood vessels in the muscle. This allows for an increased supply of oxygen and glucose, which are two necessary ingredients for ATP production. Skeletal muscles typically work in groups to create movement. The main muscle triggering the movement is called the prime mover. The muscles that assist are called synergists. Muscles balancing these movements are called antagonists. Antagonists oppose the action of the prime mover. When the prime mover contracts, the antagonist must relax and give the prime mover control. Typically, the antagonist works to moderate the speed or range of movement, helping to prevent joint injury. The prime mover for one movement is the antagonist for the opposite movement. When extending the arm, the triceps brachii is the prime mover, and the brachialis is the antagonist. The biceps brachii and brachialis muscles work together to flex the elbow, with the brachialis being the prime mover, and the biceps brachii being the synergist. The triceps brachii is the antagonist. This was all about this section. In our next section, we will talk about the superficial muscles.
Explore our extensive library of over 1,800 video lectures to learn about a wide range of topics. Only on sqadia.com.